Hey fighters, long time no see. I just got back from a run and I haven't been doing really much cardio for probably almost 3 weeks. Earlier in the month I was just feeling like overworked and just run down, and so I had to give some stuff up. I wasn't posting in the Fabulous Life webpage or really doing anything. And all I was doing is focusing on work and, just kind of taking care of myself. And then I got sick, which is probably a good thing. I decided to kind of take a step back when I did, because I was sick for about 4 days. And then now I woke up and I just feel a lot better. I had a sense of like clarity and, a vision again. And so now I can start doing things again. And of course, since I'm not sick, I could start running. So I went back and I got about 2 miles in today. And I am still training for a half marathon. But in the middle of August, I do have a really fun 5K that the hubby and I are going to do. I can't remember what it's called, but there's going to be a blacklight slide, and I think it's like a nighttime type run, and so I think it'll be a really fun 5K, so I'm actually kind of focused on that. I'd really like to get my 5K time at least under 14-minute miles. I think that'll be pretty good for, my fitness and with the pulmonary hypertension and everything, for the 3 miles, because usually my average mile times for runs will be between 14 and 15 minutes. So my goal right now is to get that down to under about 14 minutes and go from there. I am, like I said, still going to be working on getting ready to do a half marathon. I still haven't decided which one I want to do. And I'm up to about 5 miles. That was, I think, the last run I did was 5 miles. So, I'm working on it, but I had to take a little break. I was still working out during that time, that I wasn't doing as much cardio. But I feel like with pulmonary hypertension, cardio is the biggest benefit working out wise to me. I feel like it improves my quality of life and my stamina better than using weights does. So I want to get back to focusing on that. And of course, I'll still lift a little bit of weights because it's something my husband and I do together, which is kind of nice. And I do like getting a little bit stronger. I like that I don't struggle to, pick stuff up and move stuff around anymore. So that helps overall. And when you have more muscles, I'm under the impression that you can eat more because your muscles are going to burn more calories. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Today I have a support group meeting and I've been working on a ton of flyers. Next month we have the picnic in the park coming up, and that should be really fun. I want to make it a little bit more special this year, I guess I could say. We always go and we always have a great time getting together, and we always bring everybody brings a dish or two, and so I want to have it be a little better organized this year and a little bit more special, I guess. So I'm going to talk to the group about that. And also, I have to meet with Gary. He'll be at the meeting also. And we're going to discuss some more stuff about 2 other upcoming events. The Dance Your Heart Out, which a lot of you have heard about. And then the celebration, well, I mainly have been calling it the celebration. But I believe the actual title is a phenomenal celebration. I just keep calling it the celebration when I'm talking about it. But the actual title is the phenomenal celebration. And it's an event that the PHabulouslife support group does every year and they coincide it with a 6-minute mile. And the reason they do a 6-minute mile is because that's a test that every PH patient has done almost every time I go to the doctor, I have it done. And they see how far you can walk in 6 minutes, and they measure your oxygen saturation, your heartbeats per minute, and just use that as a marker to see how well you're doing physically and how well your body is pumping, basically. So they usually do a 6-minute mile. There's a silent auction, and there was a raffle last year, and then they have some pretty good food, and it's just a lot of fun. There was a bunch of people there last year, and the pacing parson did a little speech. We have 2 speakers this year, Carl Hicks and Mary. I cannot pronounce her last name. I'll give you guys more information about them and whether or not they will for sure be the speakers, probably as it gets closer. But those events are coming up, and so I have to talk to Gary about those. And then just have a good time. I can't remember what our speaker is about or what our speaker is talking about today, but we will have a speaker, so that'll be good. We have a pretty small group, and I'll try to take a little bit of footage in there if the speaker and Yanina don't mind. So yesterday I stopped videotaping when I went into the support group meeting, and it was a good thing that I did because we were talking about the confidentiality stuff of the support group, and well, that's not very confidential if I show everybody on the YouTube. That wouldn't be very confidential. So I didn't get any video in there. It was a really nice presentation about low sodium foods and just eating healthy in general, nutritional type stuff, getting exercise, which is kind of up my alley. So that was awesome. And really nice people that put it on. It was put on by Acredo, and our Acredo representative Vicky is awesome, and her boss and another nurse were there. The other nurse was the one giving the presentation, so that was pretty cool. And we talked a lot about the picnic, and it was a really big group this time. Usually there's only a couple of us there, that show up at once, but today, there was like 3 more people that I haven't seen in a while. So that was cool to get together with them. I always like to see everybody and just ask how they're doing and stuff like that. So we talked about the picnic, and I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of people going because I do have some really fun ideas, and I should be able to get pictures and video at the picnic because we'll want to send them in and just show that we're having fun. But I don't think that, because it's a different type of event, not a support group meeting, so we should be able to get some pictures there at the beach, and it's a really nice little spot that we do it. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, and I'm going to talk with my leader. She's a feisty, very nice lady, and see what she thinks and just see how everybody's doing. Don, the pacing parson, was at this meeting, and he's kind of brought it up before, but he has brought up doing a Mount Rainier climb for pulmonary hypertension. I don't know if I have any friends who would be interested in that, or if there's anyone else in the area that would be interested in that, but he wants to do that next July, so we'll probably have to get rolling on that soon if he really wants to do it, and if we can find some other people that are interested in climbing the mountain in the name of pulmonary hypertension, that would be awesome. Not really sure how it works, but I want to get together with him and see if I can help him put that into play. I think that's about all I have for today. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful day.